We're starting, everybody.
Let's try. What's this, our fourth attempt doing the record?
It's our third.
Is it our third?
It's our third.
Third time's lucky.
It's our third time playing the first chapter.
Well, first part of the first chapter. We haven't gone very far. But
First part.
here we go. New game, and deleted all the other ones.
If that doesn't work, I'm gonna rage quit real hard.
Alright. We already turned down the look sensitivity, because that was appalling, the default settings. Alright. So we're going to start from the beginning. Pierce Investigations
I want
Agency.
to start from the middle.
Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. That's a good life choice. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. What?
Sorry, I just thought that I should say he needs to detect his privates.
If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the hideous end. Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thanks, dude. Great. Ooh.
I think we need to...
Ew. Wearing your wedding band on the wrong ring.
It's not a wedding band if it's on the right finger.
Okay. It's a nice sound there. Right on the viscera. Okay. All right.
Let's blast through this.
Let's just jump into it.
Everyone says that.
One thing I noticed is that
It becomes meaningless.
look at this chain kind of swinging through the fish there. Pretty gross. All right, let's go. This doesn't seem so bad.
Just a walk in the park.
It's just a chain. Yeah, the chain that was clearly welded in place because there's no lock on it.
You can't go that way.
But I want to. That's where the door is.
You can't go that way.
People go through doors.
You have to go crouch.
How do I
When in
crouch?
doubt, either look down or up.
How do I? I probably just told me how to crouch, but I wasn't paying attention.
Just push all the buttons.
There we go.
Like me.
Alrighty. And what's this? A oh, I need a lantern. It isn't a lantern. Well, there's one right here. Grab it, buddy. It's a nice hurricane lamp. It's a nice green glow. Some water. Use a nice boat there. I don't like how that thing's moving over there. It looks like a whale. Nope. Not a whale. What? Oh. Bolt cutters. Oh. Okay. This isn't the same door, but it's close enough. Yeah, look at that thing. There's no padlock, so it's just a chain that's been welded shut. It's,
As you do.
ooh. Mm-hmm. It's a candle of poison or something. That looks nice. Real nice interior decorating here.
Yeah, but when you've crawled through one pile of viscera, crawled through them all.
Yeah, it loses its effect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The run's more like a
Trot.
speed walk. Gotta pick up your knees there.
It's like a waddle. A fast waddle.
Ooh.
Everything has already been written.
What happened to their faces?
But perhaps
They got
you
evil.
attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
This music's so bouncy. Alright, so I know this game's based off of the
Lost battalion.
Call of Cthulhu
Holding
tabletop
their
role-playing
position,
game.
obeying orders.
And in there,
That isn't courage.
sorry, I'm talking over Edward. There's a feature where the more knowledge you gain, the better you can solve the mystery and like finish the campaign. But also, the more you know, the more chance you have to go insane.
I used to be an avid reader.
So, I'm
It's a
probably
balance that you have to reach.
yeah, I'm probably just gonna read everything
Wentworth
though,
Agency
like
doesn't attract
most adventure
top-notch
games.
cases.
There's a door. What is it? October. Nice.
1824.
It's a nice fedora there.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. Husband couldn't understand it.
Nice. Okay. Just gonna breeze through this stuff.
Good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Okay. Old case books.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Okay. What else we got? There's the radio.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh. Journal. Okay. What else we got?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Well, I mean, that looks like a comfy couch.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Nice. Some bugs. And yeah, let's have a drink. This will affect your destiny. I mean, who's gonna know?
Fate.
Not feeling it. You
Turn the
know,
music off.
need to have another drink. This is some like cheap, watered down whiskey. It's been sitting in the ice too long. Let's say we're having another one. Ooh.
Yeah, that's totally how it feels to be drunk.
Oh, it's already wearing off. Edward Pierce, your liver is a champion. There we go. Yep, radio activates the phone. Here we go.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Right, so this is like the stats in the role-playing game, but kind of dumbed down. So normally there's like 30 skills, and they're boiling it down to 7? Yeah. So let's see. Let's put a couple into investigation. I'm not going to be very eloquent at all. One into occultism, so we at least have a chance. Down below is the chance you have to solve whatever puzzle is related to those. Put a couple, or 2 into spot hidden? Yeah, let's put 2 into spot hidden. Then we're done. Oh, 1 psychology. I have 2 more left. What do you think?
Probably spot hidden.
Another spot hidden. Maybe another investigation.
Yeah.
Alright, that looks pretty good. And validate. Yeah. Oh,
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
they have your investigation score in their files?
May I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Oh, good. He's staring at the
Know as well
whiskey
as I do, there's never been more
during this
investigation
whole
like
thing.
now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detection Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you two?
I'm coming.
Ooh. It looks a little worse for wear. Come in.
Sir, I
Strange.
came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem.
It's got
I
no
must
beard.
say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
So I'm going to put it here, 30 feet away from you.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Naturally.
It looks rad, man.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Well, that sounds like more
A
informative
warehouse
than a
on
painting.
Broadway. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay. Look at the painting. Investigation.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these
Where are you?
elements?
There you are. Okay. So I think the unlock thing is going to be something that our skills or what we've researched has uncovered.
The
So
meaning
something a little more uncommon.
exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Okay. Mental
You
fragility.
must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Stranger is going to know more than father, so that seems about right.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. Police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Where'd she live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston.
Are there pirates
Sarah
there?
lived there with her son and her husband.
Pirates of
I
Darkwater?
suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret
that a
regarding my
Yeah,
daughter,
it's a
Mr. Pierce.
cartoon in the 90s.
You must uncover it.
Okay, that's everything you can tell me.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
Medicine.
I'll no doubt
Useful.
find some information on this island in there.
Information.
Darkwater
Information.
is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Okay.
All I have to do is go to the port.
Next.
I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick to make sure that our recording is still
That's
working.
a really good idea.
So, we're gonna be right back. And we're back! Alright, let's go to the port and see what we can see. Nope.
Again, you mean?
Hold down to leave, yeah. Pierce took the Hawkins case, of course he did. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. Wasn't that disturbing.
It really wasn't that bad.
On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater, where the pirates live. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation.
Seems to be. We're not sure.
Best detective in the world right there. He takes the only clue he has, and that's where he goes. And, yeah, man. This
What
guy.
else would he do if it's the only clue he has?
Exactly. It's just the best detective in the world.
Okay.
Look at those whale bones there. I like the glowworm jam jars that they have for the lanterns everywhere in this world.
Yeah. Agreed.
And enter the madness.
Let's get mad.
Nice looking fog right there.
Joe gets excited about fog.
When it's well done, it's
That's
very effective.
That's fog.
Well, could you get into focus, Home Interactive?
He's cool.
I like this. I like the stitching on his jacket. It's like
I like the stitching on his face.
triple wide yarn. So since this was made with like the blessing of the Call of
H.P. Lovecraft. Oh my
Almost
god!
of the Call of Cthulhu game, it should be pretty. Not, I wouldn't even say that, but represent their vision, I guess, of the H.P. Lovecraft world, or the Yog-Sothoth, as they call it. That being said, I don't think we're gonna expect like a super graphic intensive adventure.
Such as.
I don't know, cutting edge stuff. So, I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely not the best graphics I've seen recently.
I totally get that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it's going
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
be graphic in terms of
That's
disturbing
what I'm
imagery.
Like, what? It's
Um,
not gonna be graphic.
No, there's a
Why are we even playing
there's
it?
a whole warning at the beginning of the game that says this contains graphic and disturbing imagery.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
It might even be more disturbing with
Try and disturb me, I dare you.
with lower resolution. That is a salty man.
Right.
There's guys coming to unload.
But yeah, no, the graphics are not cutting edge. I would agree with that.
Nah. Like,
That's okay. It's not
Welcome to
bad, but it's
Darkwater
not.
Island.
well, I mean, they've probably been working on this
Looks
for like a
maybe
decade.
a generation behind or something.
It's probably when they started working on
Yeah.
it.
So, what wind brought you?
Whatever was in your sales,
Does
sir.
the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
Joe, can you talk like that guy?
I'm going for a look around the docks.
I need to gargle.
Documents.
I'm gonna have to gargle some salt water for a few decades.
I'll see you at the bar.
Ew. Ew.
Where you
Yeah.
going, stranger? Where you going?
Ew.
Hey, check out what these nerds are talking about.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any
Like his
faster?
All
hat.
the NPCs look the same.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out.
All-
It's kind of unfortunate.
You know, I was thinking that too. Look at this guy. Look, he's like gesticulating that. They
all
have the
like-
same exact face, but I kind of think
But different facial hair.
I like it in a way, in an unintentional way.
Yeah. Maybe it is intentional though. We don't know.
Maybe it's like you're already going crazy because everybody looks the same to you. He's really,
Except they have different mustaches.
they do have different mustaches.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would.
Look at this crab. There's a crab. Hey, I want it.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Can't talk to them. I can't get through.
Forget it. Nobody.
The office.
Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
He has a different face.
Yeah.
Which one?
Just pick.
They
Sailors.
seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me. These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now,
Okay, Officer
please,
Friendly.
allow me to do my job.
Will do.
You can't.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
Yeah,
crazy.
you shysters.
Cops. They can't understand.
Okay. I think we're gonna go get a drink, right?
Yeet.
This is what we're gonna do.
Yeet.
I don't care what they're doing. Is there ragtime music? I hope there is. Oh, shanties, even better. Gross.
Hey, be
That's
careful.
what I do every time I enter a bar. It's real fun. Just kick things off right.
insert Will Smith meme
Let's get
here.
him another drink.
That's hot.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with him. Look at that guy.
Nope.
Strength, eloquence. I don't have any of that.
I'm sorry.
Just I'm
Pure
sorry.
instinct. I behaved like a Han, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
Okay,
I'm
nice
here
man.
for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
No
I didn't
provision.
expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Oop. Oh.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water.
Dock
When our
water.
whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking
Her
ill if
vision.
it's true.
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by
False.
that?
It's like,
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her
the
famous.
only truth.
How would you describe it? Torture?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Enough about
I've got
that.
what I need.
Anything else?
Warehouse 36.
Do you
and
know
then
where
booze.
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Spooky.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Booze. Give me
Captain
booze.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Only
I
a
wouldn't say
small
no to a glass.
Try this.
Bottoms up.
I think we'll get along well.
Okay.
This will affect your destiny.
That'll be all for now.
Cthulhu's gonna come and say, dude, you need to lay off the sauce. Nobody there.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Blah, blah, blah. It's like there were no more whales, and then they had one really big whale that they caught, and everyone was happy for a
Let's see
short
if we can skip talking to some of these NPCs, though. Is that okay?
This guy's clearly crazy.
Nightmares. Can hear
Yeah, I don't
things
wanna
and
talk to him.
voices whispering.
These guys,
Its readers
They don't
shall
really
appear in
reveal
various
too much.
locations.
yeah, they're drunkards
Gifted
talking
with its
about the
own
whale stuff.
consciousness.
Who cares?
I think we need to talk to her, though. She looks
What you
sophisticated.
looking at, stranger?
Nothing at all. Let's do. She can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor
Holy crap.
so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Okay. Nothing back here. There's a door.
Nothing back
I
there.
like that they lock the latrine. That's nice. Where'd my captain friend go? Oh, he's down there. Okay. All right. Let's just mosey around.
Let's go see the captain.
They're blocked off there, so we're gonna see the captain.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go see the captain. Let's run up his stairs.
Hurry.
Just gonna run everywhere. See, he's looking for me, but I'm gonna talk to him over here.
He doesn't turn around to talk to you. He just talks to nothing.
Oh, I can't interact with him until I'm in front. That's smart.
Oh.
I brought out
then
the
you can
Charles
move.
Then I can
Hawkins
move.
cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, join me.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Those aren't manifests. Those are maps. Can I take them? Oh, there we go.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Everything's been redacted. What do we got up here?
The Scylla.
It's a boat.
It finished up beat. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Look at all the different whales that they caught. Okay.
Great.
Fishing equipment.
Fishing equipment. There's
Could do
a
with some rust remover.
Shitter.
toilet. Oh, that's pretty spooky. Can I take one of these jackets?
Bathrooms are scary places.
They are scary. Let's mosey around here. Ooh, I found the second volume of the exact book of medicine that I have
Wow, that's clinky big.
in my office. Must be the only book of medicine.
That was available in the 1920s.
Yeah, those are some big oysters. What we got? Spooky candle. That's a fire hazard right there. Because he just came in off the boat. I don't think he lit all these while we were in the bar.
Yeah, he ran and wanted to create a mood for when we came back.
Spooky
This man
Green
and
Lantern.
Fitzroy could be twins.
Okay. Nothing in there. More spooky lanterns that are also fire hazards. There's a...
What a macabre souvenir.
I think you mean macabre, but whatever. Can I just take this harpoon gun? I need it.
Hey, I need this.
That's actually a pretty...
I'ma takes it.
It's a pretty nice effect, but I don't know where it's reflecting those lanterns from. Hmm?
Where are those lights?
There's no lights over there.
It's the candles, though.
It's not... The candles would show up like over there on that side. This is directly behind... Actually, this is Edward Pierce's face. Has those spooky deadlights on it. This one have it. This one has it too.
Yeah, it does. I think we just spotted an inconsistency.
No, I like
in the
to
graphics.
think, I like to think that it was intentional and is meant to be.
I really don't think it's intentional.
Let me live my life.
It's not intentional.
It probably wasn't, but it's
Let me live my life.
giving me ideas
Wait,
for.
weren't you supposed to talk to him again?
I'm gonna.
Oh.
I want to check out his beautiful veranda.
Why?
And some spooky things off in the distance.
Why do you keep saying spooky when the word is spoopy?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
You can tell me why your documents are all
The
redacted like
manifests
the
have been blacked
FBI.
out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Oh. I must have missed something.
What?
Because if I had known, had read something else.
Hmm?
Hold on. The dates should have some meaning, should have
I
some
know
bearing.
that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the
Doesn't
gate.
look like there's
You
36
can't miss it.
warehouses.
36 others.
Yeah, 35
There's
others.
just
Understood.
one
Just
warehouse.
one
You know
warehouse.
who the building
36.
belongs to,
What's
don't
the
you?
meaning of 36? 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21.
Oh my god.
Unlocked answer.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Talk about dark water.
I was looking at your photograph, one of the man in front of the book.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
No, you can't. It's
Interesting
upstairs.
resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, we're dead. Not impressed.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Uh-huh.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I already read that. Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I think if we listened to the sailor's stories, we would have had more information to talk to him about the dates being redacted.
But does that really matter?
I don't know. Just, that seemed like a hint that there was something to learn there. Okay, running past those guys. Let's go down here. There's a dude. Catch anything good, dude? Oh, Jesus. Be careful. Alright. Is there a... What?
Spins.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was no thing to look at up here.
There is.
There's that dude.
What's it called?
There was like a...
When you are looking for something for a long time in a video game. Search-a-thon or something.
Boredom?
What?
Boredom?
No.
Let's...
I think it's a search-a-thon or something that you would cut.
Oh, yeah. Let's do
that
it.
what that is
Pick
called?
the lock. Maybe.
Is that what that is called?
Damnation.
Oh, dang it. I can't get in there.
Oh, dang nabbit.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, we're not skilled enough at thieving to get in there.
Yeah, there's nothing in there anyway.
I think there is. I think we got in there the
Wasn't
first
anything
attempt.
good.
There was a bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, but big whoop.
Big whoop.
Big whoop.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay. Oh. It's a little sea monster down here. St. Brendan the Navigator. Does that say C484, C577? Wow. He's an old dude
Yeah.
for that time period. Alright, let's truck it back here.
How many years is that? 44 to, wait, what was it? 40.
84 to 77. So
It was 84 to 77?
yeah, so it'd be 77 plus 16.
Okay.
93 years.
Yeah. I thought it was 44 to 77. I'm like, wait a
That'd be
minute.
even longer. Still very long for
Right.
especially that age, that year. Let's see. You got these dudes here.
Dudes.
They're swaying. But the warehouse is there.
Go behind, yeah, go in the shed.
I don't know.
Go in the shed!
I'm going in the shed.
I bet that. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Let's see if we can get past these hoodlums. Oh, I can't run while crouched.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Oh, I can't talk. Oh, yeah,
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
they have the same face.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Okay.
What's with you wandering around here like a
they're
hungry
doing the same
dog?
thing. Alright, we didn't have...
Unlock.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay. Ooh.
Remember you have to talk to those other two guys who are drunk?
To eat, if we want to...
Do you want to?
Cat, she's your boss.
What?
You
Oh, wait,
listen through
I
keyholes.
can't remember how that ended.
She's the boss, yeah.
We'll figure it
She
out.
says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Oh. Phooey.
Let's go around the back and
Yeah.
sneak in.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Because I think when we talked to those other guys and had to get them booze,
If I can't
remember,
get rid of those
they
I'll have to look for another way.
failed.
Well, no, we got through. We just weren't good enough at picking the lock to get in.
You live here?
But we
Why
got
did
caught.
you do that, huh?
Yeah.
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect
But I
your
don't think we
beliefs.
need to use
Our
that.
beliefs.
There's a
You
few
mean
ways
you
to get
don't
around,
believe
just
in
like in
God?
the game.
That's irrelevant.
Tabletop.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us.
Yeah, bozos.
Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Booze.
For sure.
Oh,
Bring us
actually is
something to
booze.
drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Let's give this a try.
We don't want to just go around back and get in the way we did last time.
I'll see if we can.
Alright.
See if we can get in and avoid skulking around. Hey, keep. Barkeep. Hey. There. You. I need to talk to you. Yes, I have to wait for him to come back to the counter.
What can I
There we
get
go.
you?
I need a bottle.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Okay.
That'll be all for now.
Let's see what we can do.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Give these guys a bottle.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Look what I've got.
That's a big bottle.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me.
Didn't.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Oop.
I hope for your sake that I didn't hit.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you
That was easy.
And cheese it.
Hurry.
Okay, let's see if we can get through here. Can I close it?
There we go.
Can I close it? I can't close it behind me. Door here.
Let's see.
Come on. Yes.
Oh,
Perfect.
shit.
Get in.
Oh, this place
Close the door.
stinks.
Shh, okay.
What
Nice
is
and
the
sneaky.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ooh, reconstruction. That's a cool filter. Enter reconstruction. Probably all that whiskey. Okay. Investigate the things.
What happened here?
Falcon punched the mirror. Nice. Okay. What else we got? Medicine.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Ooh.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Well, it doesn't look that bad. Just some sushi. What's this?
Can't sleep.
Fermented sushi, that's all.
I know how that
Hey,
feels.
It's the same brand of sleep pills we have.
Okay.
Everything's falling apart. There's a Disturbing
Is
painting.
this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Okay. It's over here.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
That's creepy. That one right there, it's a comic book. Oh, no, it's not. It's, there.
Sarah and her hub.
Yeah. A dude that looks just like me, except with a different haircut. What's that? Can I see that?
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
In French?
Probably Sarah.
Is she that vain?
I would keep a news clipping about me.
I think I do have a news clipping about me somewhere.
You do. I have it.
Alright, so I think that's everything we can see. Is there anything up there? No. Alright, I think that's everything we can see. Nowhere else to go.
There ain't many nowheres else's to go.
Ooh. We memorized everything in here. That's cool.
Cool.
So how do we... Can we leave the same way we came? Those are like crab pots. Okay. Okay.
How do we... I think you can get up there somehow.
I just thought there would be a ladder, but maybe... Oh, you have to jump down from there. And I don't think...
Did we?
Edward can't jump.
Yeah.
So it looks like... I think this does lead out, but I don't think we can open it. No. Okay. So we just have to go back the way we came.
Crouch.
Someone has settled in here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And whoever it is...
Hide, hide, hide!
I can't.
Tell me about the
I can't!
Is there anyone in there?
Why wouldn't you hide?
Don't move! You
Oh, well.
again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Threaten the police officer.
Yeah.
What do you think? Far from being wound up, someone else is interested in Hawkins, or let's team up.
I don't know what someone else is interested in Hawkins means.
Let's team
You
up.
seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce.
No.
I hate to be taken for a fool.
He looks like a burned victim.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
I know
It was
this
in the
man.
Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Yeah. I got a cop, bro.
Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Burn.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Okay.
Is it far?
I'm looking forward to it. Way to go, officer, parking in the middle of the street.
At the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Hard not to.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Got some driving to do.
Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by officer. No, we weren't interrupted. Pierce convinced him to join in his investigation. No. Police officers willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion.
Wait, we weren't interrupted?
We weren't interrupted at all. We were about to leave.
We finished.
We finished our... Yeah. Enter madness. It's the most silent 1920s car I've ever heard.
Alright. Just a little scar.
Dude, serious scar. It's from Cat, maybe.
A cat?
No, Cat, the lady that runs the bootleg.
Oh, I'm like, damn, that's a vicious cat.
Yes, she is. He's got a case of Judge Dredd's eternal frown.
Yep.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Let's keep going for a bit.
Do you want to take over?
Sure.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Winchester? Who's Winchester?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been
How long have
working
we
for the
been
Hawkins family as far back as I can remember.
Oh,
Charles
shit,
was
yeah,
like
we
his
should
son.
probably pause it then.
Day of the
Part one.
fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
We'll finish this
Is there
conversation
anything else you want
tree
to
and
ask me?
call it.
Or do you want to go up there?
Alright,
That way it'll be like
I prefer
a
to be
cliff.
prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
you know the place very well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
This place is falling into
I
ruin.
don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I thought the mansion burnt in a fire.
Yeah.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Well, I'm a detective.
The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Let's go.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Except...
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
And that's a wrap on part 1 of Call of Cthulhu.
Look, he's walking like a Frankenstein.
And that's a wrap on part 1.
Alright, we're pausing here.
Of Call of Cthulhu.
We'll resume heading up to the mansion with our new friend, Detective Bradley. Captain Bradley? Officer. He's an officer.
Mr.
He's a police officer.
No, he's an officer.
Alright, and then we'll call that a wrap, though. Have a good night and Merry...
Wrap 2 times.
Have a good night and Merry Christmas.
Merry Crimbus.